Oh, some enemies prefer to attack from afar with firearms. An indicator will display above Majima's head as they prepare to fire. The shot will come when the indicator goes red. Okay. Oh, why are they stunning? Can I grab when I'm focused? Oh, that's weird. The grab is not like breaking them out. Huh, okay.
You all right, mister?
Don't you worry. There's plenty of wind in these sails. Think that's the door to the captain's quarters?
I think so. Yeah.
Where's the big guy, though? Wait, what happened to the big guy with
there. I wonder what's happening in the captain's quarters.
Best way to find out? Dive in head first ourselves.
But be careful. Someone really strong could be in there.
Hey, I hope there is. Getting a little bored with cannon fodder. Sooner we find the top dog, sooner I can start negotiating.
Matt sounds like
saying,
crazy Majima sometimes and normal Majima others.
So, like I was saying, we're almost there. I wonder what's happening in the captain's quarters.
Best way to find out? Dive in head first ourselves.
Like right there?
But be careful.
That sounds like crazy Majima.
Someone really strong could be in there.
Hey, I hope there is. Getting a little bored with cannon fodder. Sooner we find the top dog, sooner I can start negotiating the trip to Nele Island.
Oh, okay. Good luck with the negotiations.
The thing about the canon Japanese Majima is whenever the big kind of fingerprint to his voice is how wildly variant the high and low tones are. So like Majima will go from really high to really like he has this like cadence that's wildly variant. And I feel like it may be a little bit more difficult for Matt to do that because he's got like consistent low tones, like maintain low tones. So I wonder if we're like not hearing much of that because of that. Like, I don't know, but yeah, I'm very looking forward to playing this again in Japanese and seeing if it feels different. Maybe it won't. But.
Well now, you made quick work of my crew, I'll give you that. We've got a real monster on our hands, lads.
You in charge of these rats?
Piece that together, you got a keen eye. For a Cyclops, anyway.
Ouch. Oh, he tells jokes, too. Give us another.
Would, but I don't recall inviting you
Oh, no.
here.
Dude, it's really interesting because I feel like Yang Ya as Kiryu was more of a horizontal movement because Kiryu's voice is much more like, I don't want to say Kiryu's voice is easier to emulate, but it's far less variant. So like Yang Ya, like what Kiryu does is he talks and then ends, and he talks and then ends, and he talks and ends. So Kiryu has this like consistent and then he ends on a down, consistent ends on a down. And Yang Ya got that too. So like, even though Yang Ya didn't really like sound, he didn't have the timbre of the Japanese Kiryu, he nailed the dialect. Like he sounded like Kiryu did. Majima is a whole different story. Majima, like his voice is so unique and iconic and fingerprinted. Like it's wild.
Who are you?
It's crazy.
Well, best bet right now is I'm one of the Yakuza from Nele Island.
Huh?
Apparently I got shipwrecked and washed ashore. Apart from that mess, I got no memory of anything. Not even my name.
And what's a forgetful wretch like you want with me?
I'm looking to hitch a ride with you over to Nele Island. Wanted to ask you directly, but your little theater troupe here wasn't exactly willing to hear me out. Still, they do know how to show a fella a good time.
That a fact?
Yeah, it's Matt Mercer.
Like
yeah.
picking fights with a man's entourage, do ya?
They're the ones who started getting bold in the first place. Bold enough to threaten women and children, I might add. They're not exactly popular around here.
This coming from you? I'd say we've gone more or less tit for tat.
Lex, that is almost exactly why I want to play the Japanese version. I'm curious if it's the same way. Exactly. Yeah, I think, like, I wonder if he'll get crazier as he remembers his memories. And maybe that's exactly what they're doing with this. Yeah.
Sounds like either you or the captain will have to die for us to settle this. But why
really
risk it? I'll save him the trouble and kill you myself.
Finally, someone who's more bite than bark.
As bodyguards go, Masaru here's one of the best. He's got the brains and strength to match. His cooking's not much better than a fried boot, though.
Honored by your words as always, Captain.
Haha, gospel truth, Masaru.
Best we don't make a mess of the captain's quarters. Let's head outside.
Fine by me.
Masaru, it seems we're in luck. Some fresh meat's just what I was looking for.
All right, Captain. Hope you've still got your appetite. I'll get you something you like more than fruit bat.
What? Shit, man, slow down. I was making a joke.
I was like, are we cooking long pig?
You're about to watch two full-grown idiots try to kill each other. Sure you don't want to look away?
Nah, my friend's pretty good at taking care of himself. He's knocked out everyone who's tried to fight him so far.
Big, small, short, and tall.
How about that? This might prove to be some fun then.
Let's dance, pal!
Is that a didgeridoo? Hey. Oh, it charges the heat gauge. Oh God! Oh, pocket pepper. Beautiful.
Yep. You're not half bad.
He's okay, right? He's not dead?
Don't worry, they're never dead.
Nah, but he ain't getting up for a while. Check it. Guy's out like a bag of rocks.
Whoa, you're right. Wait, is he smiling?
Yeah, just leave him for now. Anyway, you think the captain's still holed up in his room?
Think we should check?
Why is our health so strong at the beginning of the game? This is basically the tutorial. We haven't even gotten our second fighting style yet. This is all like tutorial stuff. Oh.
Mister? Garo!
Taking down Masaru's no easy feat. Color me impressed. If you'd just been a little more like us, maybe you'd have saved the whelp from his untimely demise. Guess that eye patch is just for show, huh?
Get your dirty fucking mitts off. Do it now, and I might only cave your skull partway in.
Hey, Masaru! Get the hell up! On your feet, you swill servant oaf!
Captain, Hang on. What did you just call me?
Just get up. Make sure our Yakuza friend doesn't so much as flinch. Ha! You hear that? Wouldn't take more than a flick to slit the kid's throat. Any fidgeting might give me the wrong idea. If my hand slips, no telling what might happen.
This is kind of messed up, man. Yo, let him.
You don't need a hostage anymore. Just let the kid go.
Showing the captain his due respect. Very good.
Bro, give him his inhaler.
Captain, the boy's neck is bleeding.
And just shut up and keep that mutt pinned down. Like you said before, tin first.
Bro, let him use his inhaler.
Gotta
Jesus.
repay the whoopings he doled
This is like
out
triggering
to
me.
his crew.
But Captain, he's just a kid.
The hell's got into you, man? Quit your goddamn blubbering. Goes for you too. Keep your mouth shut.
You know, I think I've taken my last order from you.
What? Ah! What the?
I could tolerate you being a scummy small-timer well enough. Frankly, I'm no better. But you'd really stoop so low as to hurt a kid?
Why you?
There we
And
go.
here I thought you were decent.
And while I'm at it, I never cared for that atrocious palate of yours either.
You all right, Noah? I'm sorry I let my guard down.
Mister.
Now then. Oh, let me pay this clown back for the nick he gave you.
Fine, fine. If that's the way it's gotta be. Really, I was hoping to save this. Not exactly opportune, but so it goes.
The hell? What wreck you dredged that thing from?
It's the beating heart of my collection. Figured when I first used this, it'd be against a lifelong enemy or the like. Something worthy of a real sailor's yarn.
Oh, maybe beating this guy will
savvy?
get me my other combat set, or my other combat
Can't
parts.
say I don't love a little romantic flair, especially in times like this.
The kid'll be safe with me.
You're up first. Then it's the kid, Masaru, and the little pussycat. Wanna be a crew? You'll die as one too!
His name's Jack. Of course it is.
Why you?
Damn!
Gotcha!
Nope.
Too slow? Damn it!
Oh, damn.
See? Small time.
Oh, we don't get a warning for that shot.
See? Small time.
Oh. Beautiful. Want to use their heat moves? The heat moves are situational. The ones I have now, I don't know which ones I have that are guaranteed.
You went fair and square.
Oh. Yeah, we kind of got to go through our stuff and see where the heat actions are and how we can trigger them and how we can pop them out and stuff.
Looks like the kid's all right.
Hey, I mentioned this earlier, but there's somewhere I'm trying to get to on this ship. So whoever's gonna be captain next, here.
There isn't really a set line of succession, but maybe you could give it a try.
Eh?
You wanted to go to Nele Island, didn't you? It's the captain's job to decide where the ship's headed. Safe bet you could toss your name in the ring. I mean, you took out the previous captain. That's good enough for me.
I'm the captain now.
Did you hear that, mister? That rules!
Look at me.
You get to be the captain!
Hey, Masaru. You sure you're in a position to make that call? What if the captain just comes back?
Well, if that happens, we tell him he's been replaced, right? Then we kick him off the ship.
I suppose that makes sense. He wasn't particularly popular around here.
So then, what do you think? As it stands, it looks like you're the new captain.
Captain, huh? That don't sound half bad. All right, listen up, swabbies. I ain't half-assing this shit, and your captain will expect you to do the same.
Yeah! You can count on us!
Looking forward to some fun.
Go, Captain.
Give us good booze and pretty women, you'll have a loyal crew.
Hey, mister. Getting to be captain's cool, but what'll you do if your memory comes back?
I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. And if it never happens, well, I might as well keep it the pirate business. Either way, Yakuza and pirates ain't that different from one another in the first place.
I guess not.
Hey, Masaru. We lost a lot of crew members back there. Think we still got enough to keep the ship running? We don't even have a navigator at this point.
What do you mean? Does it really take that many hands to work a ship?
This could be tough.
It's fine.
You think so?
We've already got a navigator on the island. Pretty sure my dad could do it easy.
Oh.
He's done it before. He even used to sail his own ship, you know?
That's right. Wasn't he some kind of treasure hunter?
Yeah, and a navigator. Like I said, he's had his own boat and everything. If you're looking for treasure, my dad's the right guy to ask.
Wasted talent. Way he babysits that bar all day.
But he could do it. He'd make a good navigator.
Apparently. One thing. He might have told me not to show my face around there again.
Then it sounds like we'll have to beat some sense into him. Need an extra pair of hands?
Nobody's just gonna beat up my dad.
Yeah.
How about we maybe try talking
yeah.
to him first?
Well, recruitment's something the captain usually handles. I'll leave the how and why up to you. The rest of us will work toward getting the ship seaworthy. You said you couldn't remember your name, right? I suppose we'll just refer to you as the captain then.
The captain. I like it.
And so we can keep in touch. Here, take this.
Oh, nice.
You're pretty handy, aren't you?
Captains come and go. This kind of switch ain't exactly uncommon. By the way, I'm Masaru. Masaru Fujita. Ship's cook and security.
Pleasure. This here's Noah. The cat's Goro.
Isn't that a tiger?
No, we already figured that out, Masaru. He's a cat. Put her there.
Oh, okay. You can now select smartphone from the pause menu. CDs from the extra karaoke and CD pack have been added to your playlist. Oh my. Okay. Well, amazing. Look really good in that, Captain. Sure do. Pretty easy to move in, too, so I'm into it.
Yeah.
Guess even a bum can still dress to impress with the right threads. Doesn't it get your ass dumped in the ocean? You know, in addition to the code, I bet there's lots of useful stuff in the captain quarters. Take whatever you want.
Yeah.
I mean, you are the captain now, after all. All right, let's go talk to Noah's dad. Raise your phone's camera with up.
Beautiful
Hi.
shot. Smart look shoes.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, mine now. Received $100. Heck yeah, dude. It's a lot of moolah. What you got in your mouth there? Is this for me? Thanks. We need an anthem for our crew. We're men in tights. Nope. Do I have time? Oh, well, I hope we do. We can't go this way. This way? This way. Well, all of our stuff is now probably grown too. I cannot get in a fight because I will get stomped. Oh, well, here we go.
Well now, speak of the devil.
Oh, he's drunk.
What the hell are you doing? Why are you here? You trying to rile them up all over again?
Dad, it's okay now. He made sure those pirates won't bother us anymore.
Get out of here. There's no way.
No, really, he did.
Is that right? Well, that's just peachy. Except now, he's gone and taken a huge chunk out of my customers, huh? Whether you like them or not, our business is toast without him. But you weren't considering that, were you?
Come on, Dad.
Someone's a sourpuss today.
Are you dense? Is that it? Last night, I told you to stay away. That means away from me, from my family, everyone. Let's go, Noah. Could have avoided this if you'd just listened to me.
Even though you never listened to me?
Huh? What'd you say?
Hey, hold your horses. You and me, we're not done talking business yet.
Oh?
I squared things up with those pirates. And on top of that, I'm captain of their ship now.
What?
That's right. Still a few hands short of getting to Nele Island, though. Knowing that, I was hoping I could convince you to be my navigator. What do you say?
I'd say you were full of shit, plain and simple. I don't need you stringing me along. I'm going home.
Dad, wait! He's telling the
Will
truth.
you shut up?
Hey, come on. Boy's been through enough already. Shame on you. You're not yourself these days, are you, Jason?
Masaru? Is that you?
You two friends or something?
You know him?
Jason Rich. It's been 7 years since I last saw him.
Isn't his bar, like, right there? Wait, what?
He wasn't the only treasure hunter around back then. I was there too. We were part...
I'm pretty sure if we go in first person, we can see his bar from the ship. Like directly. I don't even think there's like a tree in the way.
Actually, if you can believe it.
No shit?
Dad? And Masaru?
He
Maybe
and
just
I
didn't go to the
broke
bar. Maybe he
into
doesn't drink.
piracy
Yeah, that's
business at Atlantis in order to fund our expeditions. But even long after Jason retired, I kept trudging along, trying to strike it rich.
Hell, I figured you would have washed your hands of it by now.
More like I missed my opportunity to quit. You look like you've put on a few pounds.
Ouch.
Oh, and you're telling me you haven't?
How dare. Crazy coincidence they'd meet up here. Small world for so much
I
ocean.
met Noah, what, just after he was born. Isn't that right? A boy named Noah with a treasure hunter father. Feel like a real bonehead not realizing it sooner.
Your friend's got faith in you. For my money, that makes you a shoo-in for the job.
You're here. So, what do you say we partner up again, Jason? I'm asking as someone who was once close enough to be family.
Cut the crap, Masaru. I don't want to hear it. I'm not the same man I was back then, and I'm not leaving this island. If you want to go play pirates, be my guest.
I'll ask you to reconsider. If we don't get someone with your kind of skills, we're never getting off this
I don't
island.
give a shit. Quit trying to drag me into this!
Weird. Thought me being here would make him more willing to come along. Time for me to start swinging?
Oh, dude, slow down.
You could certainly try. And who was it that taught you how to go toe-to-toe again?
I just remembered something. When Jason was sober, I could easily beat him. When he's drunk, on the other hand, he's untouchable.
Yeah, and right now, I got a good buzz going.
Ooh, let's fight.
Then I guess this will be a fun little challenge. But I'll tell you, if he's coming aboard, it'll be because he wants to. If I tried to force him into doing this job, what kind of captain would I be?
We're going home, Noah.
Mister,
I'll be coming back for you. Go on with your dad for now. We're giving this another shot.
I'm counting on it, mister. Don't even think about leaving without me.
Don't you worry. I'm sticking to my word.
You have to collect 2 of each type of bad guy to put on this Noah's Ark? We do. Yes. We need 2 of each pirate. Mm-hmm. So they can
Look
pirate
there.
create.
You can see Jason's bar from here.
Wait a second!
And the ship's docked over there.
Oh my god.
Kinda puts into perspective how small the island really is from up here.
Small indeed. Until Jason decides one way or another, we're dead in the water here.
Okay. Of all the places, how could I have lost my memory? Why the hell did it have to be
Speaking
here?
of Jason, I can see why he'd settle here, if it was for the sake of Noah's health.
That's about it. Before all of this,
Hey, Retro.
you've been going out to sea for the exact same reason.
What do you mean?
There's an urban legend around these waters. You ever heard of the lost treasure
my
of the
God.
Esperanza?
Here we go.
Back in the day, both Jason and I spent our days hunting for it.
If you're asking me, I still got nothing. Remember, even my own name's a blank right now.
Some 200 years ago, a Spanish ship called the Esperanza was attacked by pirates. Its cargo was said to be worth billions in today's value, some of it in ink and gold.
Billions, you say? Shit. That's a lot of loot.
Unfortunately for the pirates, a storm left their ship stranded somewhere out on the Palmyra Atoll. That's about 1,600 kilometers south of Hawaii. If you ask me, I think whatever treasure they couldn't divvy up is still buried deep in the sand. There's even a news article containing a testimony from one of the ship's last living crew members.
And that's enough to go off?
It is. For us in the treasure hunting business, it was the most accurate piece of info we could get a hold of.
I feel quite thirsty.
But for Jason, the Esperanza was more than a hoard of gold. Supposedly, it contained an elixir of eternal life, said to cure any disease.
Eternal life?
Now, if it did exist, well...
For his kid.
For the kid who could die any time he has a coughing fit, it'd sure come in handy.
And what? He believes that shit?
I hear you. I wasn't too sold on the thing myself. Jason, on the other hand, held out hope. If there was even a chance of curing Noah's illness, he'd take it.
There's gotta be some easier options, though, right?
Of course there are. Noah's condition is well documented and has a low death rate to begin with. That's according to the doctors in Honolulu, of course. Normally, it's a very treatable issue. And yet, too often one of Noah's fits would nearly kill him. What's a dad to do?
Got me there.
A baby can't tell you how it's going. If their condition is improving, all a parent sees is their child suffering. And what parent's gonna just stand by and watch? Jason used every ounce of maritime skill he had, hunted the Esperanza to no end. All for Noah's sake.
Damn, dude.
That's a compelling tale.
Does the kid just have asthma? No, they're making it sound like it's a lot worse, or some kind of really bad form of asthma. Yeah. Doesn't sound like normal
Island
asthma.
can wait. This Esperanza thing sounds rad.
There's lots of different types.
If there's treasure
Yeah.
to be found, why not go look for it?
Sorry, but did you
There
hear
are lots of
any
different
what
types
I
of
just
diseases
said?
that can cause
We're
that
not
coughing,
getting off
I
this
should say.
rock without Jason.
Right. So how come he up and quit the treasure hunting biz?
Put simply, he lost his ship. In and of itself, treasure hunting is an expensive profession. It's full of the sort
hold.
of people who'd find a $10 billion haul, then use all of it to fund their next crazy venture.
Gamblers, you mean?
In any case, we entered a prize fight in the Pirates Coliseum to gather some funds around 7 years ago. Fun fact, Jason actually used to be our head cannoneer
Fun
and
fact.
artilleryman. Spirit of the Seas really took hold.
That right?
But without our knowing, Jason's right-hand man agreed to throw the match. The ship took massive damage. 2 of our newer recruits died that day. In order to make the repairs, we needed to earn prize money, but we had no ship to sail.
Bummer.
Literally stuck without a rudder. Jason was damn good at what he did, but when it came to funding, we were sunk. All he wanted was to help Noah, and things more or less fell apart. It really got to him. After that, he vanished off the face of the earth. I had no clue he was even alive until just now.
I get it. Everything leads back to Noah.
Okay, wait. Did this pirate ship just show up? Is that what's going on? Did these pirates just get to this island? Maybe I missed that at some point. Like, did at one point one of them mention, like, hey, we just got here or something like that? I thought the pirates had been here 4 years, which is why this is so confusing to me, but...
Jason does what he does.
Yeah. And right now, that's choosing to live all the way
But it would make
out
sense if they
here,
just got here.
cut
Yeah.
off from the world.
Sure. Now I just gotta find some way to drag his stubborn ass onto our ship. Should be fun.
Okay. Yeah, it's sounding like they just got here.
Nobody
The
said
IPs have
running the
arrived.
ship was easy. So, what's it gonna be, Captain? Keep at it until Jason comes around?
Yeah. Let's go see him.
I like that right at the end... Oh, 1 second.
Captain?
Hold on, Captain. Before we get to Jason, would you mind if I stop by that house there? Look at all those plants.
Yeah.
There's a fisherman who lives there, and I remembered I requested some of his catch. I'd like to grab it before I forget. Cool. I love how we got to the very
You
end of
come
our
to this
sponsored
tiny
segment, like
island
right
often?
when the game
Sometimes.
begins. That's awesome. Guys, first of all, thank you so much to our friends at SEGA for sponsoring the last 2 hours of the stream. This is Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. If you want more information on this game, you can get it in the Yakuza command. There's also a pin chat command at the top of the chat and a profile button that you can do as well. This game, like I've said many times in the past, and I will say again right now, I'm a huge fan of Yakuza. I love this franchise, and I'm planning on playing this game. However, I'm currently in 2 giant playthroughs, like in the middle of 2 giant playthroughs. And I have a 3rd giant playthrough that we're going to be starting in less than 2 weeks. So one of the things I've decided to do is instead of trying to have 3 giant playthroughs going in parallel, we're going to finish the games that I already have planned. And then my plan, although this is always subject to change, my plan is to return to this game full blast as those go down. So that's kind of where we are. So this has been the first 2 hours. And again, thank you, SEGA, for letting us take a look. And this will be a game that we will be returning to in the future at some point, and I cannot wait to do it. So big thank you to them. That was